Later on, Leanne Cafe fills up with customers. Because Yang Su asks Chin to pay the people on the street to come in. Furthermore, the old man discovers the bag full of money left on his stall. This time, he gets a red car from the dream to the real world. Yang Su begins to walk her home every night after the work. And also he surprises her with the red car as her gift. Hence Leanne assumes him a famous scriptwriter. While she drives the car, he flashes back to the past, where he followed her to the movies a couple of times. In the present, they both go to the movies together again. Which makes her wonder how his script would turn out. The following night, he is dreaming a cave full of gold, crystal, and precious antiques. And the demon is sitting over there in low spirits. He then approaches the demon and sees the unique belt it's wearing. While he removes the belt, the demon touches his chest with smoky fingers. But he doesn't bother and leaves. Also the demon fades away now. Later, he takes Leanne to terrace, where he has previously decided to commit suicide, and surprises her with a colorful fireworks show and expressing her how deeply he is in love with her. After that, while both are in her apartment, the sword stabs him in the chest out of nowhere. And when he looks in the mirror, the stab mark is there in reality, where the demon touched him before. Then he rushes out to his hotel. Tonight, he sleeps alone, and in his dream, he sees a tall empty tower with a mysterious figure standing alone on the balcony. Yang Su gets closer and discovers a clone of himself with scars on his face. And the clone gradually fades away. Immediately, he wakes up and observes his body, finding scars from the demon's attacks in his previous dreams appearing in reality. Oh god, now again his life is in reverse. Next morning, while on his way to cafe, two gangsters arrive in a van and kidnap him. After removing the bag from his face, he finds the antique dealers and his gang have kidnapped him. Yang Su asks the antique dealer to leave him so that he can pay whatever they want. After agreeing on 10 million, he calls Chin to get the money. The gangsters instead handing over Yang Su. They kidnaps Chin too. Later, the antique dealer checks out his bank balance on his mobile and learn he is worth more than he imagined. The antique dealer then takes Yang Su and Chin to the luxurious hotel. There he discovers a secret staircase leading to the grand chamber where Yang Su secures all of his priceless antiques and statues. Meanwhile, the receptionist announces Leanne's arrival over the intercom. And the gang gets her as well to the same place. Yang Su pleads the antique dealer to take everything from him. In return, let her go. However, the antique dealer attempts to harm her while Yang Su is held at knife point. Fortunately, Chin regains consciousness and strikes one of the gang members with an artifact. Then three of them manage to escape. And they continue to run upstairs. They realize Yang Su was seriously injured in the fight. Awfully Chin sacrifices himself by stopping the gang. And he gets brutally beaten to death. When they both manage to reach upstairs, as Yang Su is no longer able to flee, a gang member captures him and beats him and throws him over the glass door and he goes unconscious. The scene shows Yang Su is floating in the water and rising up from the other side, covered with black substances that quickly fades away as he walks. He then notices big unstructured building with numerous portals. And he chooses to enter one of them. As soon as he enters, it flashes back his life in reverse till the store incident with the demon and makes him realizes that the demon is actually the inside version of his own ego. Here the movie explains there is ego and superego forms the human psyche in the real world, but the ego is restrained by social norms. In dreams, ego is that releases primitive human desires and the superego acts against the ego while manipulating the ego. Then he moves to another portal, touches it and it freezes. He sees Leanne on other side, fainting in his hotel room. And the gangsters around. He desperately wants to cross over to save her. There the ego arises from him as demon and tries to break the wall. And now it finally breaks the wall and enters inside his living room. Yang Su also gets his conscience back. And the demon starts firing everyone with machine gun. Sadly, Leanne then gets shot by the dealer. After murdering everyone, the demon approaches Yang Su and points out the gun on him. Without a delay, Yang Su says, "I'm dreaming." And immediately all the precious antiques which he brought from the dream disappears. After all that, he finds out him back at the convenience store with Leanne standing in front. She talks to him as she remembers him and feels sorry for him and brings him to her place to feed him with some good food. She offers him a job at her cafe as she is unable to help him other ways. Yang Su then breaks out with tears. Here the scene flashes back and reveals that all this time, Leanne has always known he's been watching her. Few days later, while Yang Su is working at her cafe, she surprises him with a new laptop. Then Yang Su meets Chin to return his money, but Chin adds some more along and gives him back as his old script turns profitable. Now his life slowly gets steady and normal. After a while, he approaches the old man for a meal. Instead, with an end twist, the old man returns his money bag and shows him a scar on his stomach and reveals he were also traded his life once for money. The movie ends here. The scene opens up with the same unstructured floating building with portals and shows us finally all the way his superpower from the dream world is real. The movie reflects that the real happiness doesn't rely on leading a luxury lifestyle, but on being surrounded by people who show love without expectations. And we have planned to open our new studio in order to give more videos consistently. As we love all our viewers and subscribers, we have come up with a plan of labeling our first 1,000 subscribers and regular supporters' names on the wall of our studio. As many accounts have been privatized and we are unable to fetch your name. So please follow the below steps to unlock. First, open YouTube and go to the top right corner, then click onto your logo icon and click your channel option. Then click the pencil icon. There you can see, keep my subscribers private option. Unlock it. It's our pleasure to get your name. Thank you for your patience and love. Any doubts, leave us a comment, we would be happy to help you. Thanks for subscribing to us. We have planned to upload more interesting world-class movies with unique stories. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share your priceless comments. It will help us to reach other movie lovers. And do subscribe and join our family for more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.